Hi everybody, welcome back. We are in the final week now of November's online coffee and card class. So this is the fourth card design in the set and the very, very last design that I'm going to share with you this month. So I have loved joining you each week to show you different card designs with this set. And I really hope you've enjoyed putting them all together if you followed along at home. So thank you so much for taking part. Next month's class will be with you very, very shortly. And we will start that in December. And your kit should be on their way to you as we speak, if you've not received them already. So card number 4 is this one here. And I've created a snowy sort of scene. And I'm going to show you how to use one of the dies from the Peaceful Seasons set, but it's a bit of a whopper. It's a bit of an interesting one. The die looks like this, and basically it cuts all the holes in a piece of card. So I've used it to create a sort of snowy scene. So in your kits, I'll talk you through what you have. You have, let me pop that there. Up there, you can see that. Lovely. You have in your kits, there's quite a lot in this kit. You have a card base cut from basic white. It is normal white card. Because there's quite a few layers in this card, I've gone for regular thickness. Then you have 2 layers of white, 2 layers of crumb cake, 2 layers of white. And the idea is these pieces layer together. So you have one piece that looks like that for the front, and you have another piece that looks like that for the center. Okay, so 4 layers in total. You then have this piece here, which has been die cut already for you, and we're going to use that on the front of our card. And then you have this lovely little die cut banner from Crumb Cake Card, and I've used the Nested Essentials dies for that. Okay, so what are we going to do to start? Let's stick some pieces down, shall we? So I'm going to start with the center of my card, and I am going to stick all these down flat. So starting with my layer of Crumb Cake Card, and then sticking down my layer of white. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same for the front, because we can layer this up really, really easily and straight away. The bit that took the time with this one is cutting all the pieces and doing the stamping, but it builds really, really quickly. Okay. So we can already feel that card has got a decent amount of weight to it now. Now, this piece here, this piece is really, really interesting, and it is the same size as the piece in the background. Okay, so I'm going to stick that down straight away. Now, when you stick this down, you need to be a little bit clever with where you put your glue, and I'm just putting my glue in the areas where there's the most gaps. So that's given us a really nice snowy background. Okay. Really, really simple, all done. Now, I've got a scrap piece of white card here, and this I want to stamp my trees. And I've stamped one of each size, so 3 trees in total, 1 in the large size, 1 thin tree. And stand that upside down to get the most out of my card, and then 1 short tree. Now, once I've got my ink pad out, I'm also going to stamp onto my banner this sentiment. Says, hoping this season is bright and beautiful. And I'm stamping this so that it's about 1/2 centimetre from the point at the bottom of my banner. Now, let me die cut my trees, and I will be back with you. Okay. let's now cut these out or pop them out. So 1, 2, and 3 trees. Okay. So now I can think about assembling these. I'm going to turn them all over and I'm going to pop some foam pads into the back of them. So I'm going to start with my largest tree. Oops. And I'm going to pop that over here. And I'm doing it so that the edge of the tree comes over the edge of the card. And the top of the tree just sits by the top of your crumb cake layer. Okay. And I'm going to put my next one on. I'm just moving them around, so changing the depth of them. And then finishing with my small tree. Okay, so those are my 3 trees. Now let's go back to this banner. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the banner, the top of the banner over. And you might need to just practice with this. Folding the top of the banner over so that you get a shorter banner. Okay. Now you might think, why haven't I just cut that off? And to be honest, you could just cut that off. But I just thought I would show you a different style, different way to use these banners. Okay. So I'm just going to secure my twine in there. And then I can stick that down. But I'm going to stick it down with a little foam pad. So we're almost creating some bunting. And then now I can stick that onto my card. So that's going to go out there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie myself a little bow with the linen thread. I'm all fingers and thumbs today. I always get in a pickle when I've got to tie a bow. And you can pull those loops as long or as you want to. I'm going to leave mine fairly long. I love it when you get the little curl on the linen thread. And then to finish it up, we're just going to add a few of these little earth tone embellishments. And that's it. That is our final card, all complete. It's completed our series. I'm really looking forward to writing in these and sending them for Christmas this year. And I hope you enjoy sending them as well. So I will leave you all there. Thank you so much for joining me for the last 4 weeks. If you've been following along at home, I would love to have any feedback, any comments, questions. If you have changes in the cards, please let me see them. It's always nice to see where you go with my card designs. As always, if you aren't a regular subscriber to me, do hit subscribe and you'll be notified of future videos and tutorials. And December's class will start on the 3rd of December. So I look forward to seeing you all then. And it's not Christmas. We are going straight into florals and I cannot wait. So I look forward to seeing you all then. Bye for now, everybody.